Mississauga-Brampton, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm pleased to speak to Bill 49 and to support Bill 49. My colleagues, Minister of Transportation and member from Scarborough Region Court, they spoke very eloquently to this bill. Mr. Speaker, as we all know that Canada is a country of immigrants, and I'm one of those immigrants, and I'm proud to stand in this legislature. I'm a first-generation Canadian. As the members of this legislature are aware, Ontario's Citizenship and Immigration Minister launched a strategy called A New Direction, Ontario's immigration system. And our 2013 budget affirmed that Ontario's immigration system should respond to our province's demographic and economic realities. Ontario and Mississauga-Brampton South have proud histories of welcoming newcomers to Canada. Immigration at one time or another is responsible for Ontario's character today. It continues to enrich our society by infusing our communities and society with talent, energy, vitality, and culture. It is important that we continue to do our best to serve immigrants in order that they can reach their best potential and give back to our society. This includes helping to ensure skilled labor finds its way into the professions for which immigrants trained in their home country and expect to work in Canada. I feel that Bill 49's changes will achieve this. In considering Bill 49, I cannot help but reflect on my own experience. I arrived in Canada with 2 master's degrees and 10 years of experience as an educator. Like many immigrants, I faced several barriers for having my qualifications recognized. My story is not unique. It is similar to the experience of many families across Mississauga-Brampton South, Ontario, and Canada. Mr. Speaker, I must admit that Ontario has come a long way since that time. We have much better programs since that time, and member from London West spoke about bridge training programs, and she was speaking in favor of those programs, and I'm proud to say that it was our government who created those bridge training programs, as well as Fairness Commissioner of Ontario, so that we can help those newcomers. And many foreign trained professionals these days, they do transition well into our workforce in their own professions. Having said that, I regularly also hear from many of my constituents that this government needs to do more. Mr. Speaker, if passed, this Bill 49, which contains targeted measures for the Regulated Health Professions Act, should help to address this. It also pledges cooperation with our federal government, as immigration is a shared constitutional responsibility. This proposed legislation allows Ontario to chart its own course, one that will help Ontario to be at its best. So I urge all members of this House to get this bill passed swiftly so that it can go to the committee and we can hear from stakeholders and public, and it comes back with necessary amendments, pass the 3rd reading, and becomes a law so that all the newcomers can benefit from this. I strongly believe when newcomers succeed, Ontario succeeds. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.